Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, November 5th, 2021. First Friday of the month of November. So it means we are going to have an important data release today in form of the NFP payrolls. So stay tuned. What else do we have here for the economic calendar? First thing off is Reserve Bank of Australia monetary policy statement, already scheduled at 2:30. During the London session, we got some data from the UK, like Halifax house price index, beat the expectations 0.9% versus 0.7%, but it's kind of a worse than expected 1.7% anyway. On a year-to-year basis, 0.1%, so it's still a good round number, better than 7.4%. Industrial production in Germany is dropping from to minus 1.1% versus the expected 1.1%, a little bit better than minus 3.5% last time anyway. Some data from the Eurozone, not that much important. Maybe the retail sales from the Eurozone will beat the expectations of 0.2%. Those data are scheduled for release at noon. And then of course we got the unemployment rate and non-farm payrolls data from the US, scheduled for release as usual 2:30. Unemployment rate is expected to decrease, which is good, from 4.8% to 4.7%. The non-farm payrolls are expected to rise from 194,000 to 455,000. Very nice, good number. Change in private payrolls is expected to increase as well, 317 last time to 400,000 this time. Manufacturing payrolls are as well expected to increase. Average hourly earnings on a yearly basis, they are expected to increase from 4.6% to 4.9%, but this month they are expected to drop from 0.6% to 0.4%, and participation rate should stay at the same level. What is going on Canada? The same situation. Unemployment rate and employment change data will be issued from Canada at 2:30, and the situation is kind of at the same. Unemployment rate is expected to decrease from 6.9% to 6.8%, and employment change is expected to drop from 157,000 to 42,000. At the end of the day, we have some speeches. First off is MPC member Silvana Tenreiro. She will speak at 3 p.m. sharp. Then 4 p.m. we got IV Purchasing Managers Index data from Canada. And at the end of the day, we got Baker Hughes US recount for all of you crude oil traders. This data are expected to be released at 7 p.m. So very busy day today. NFP payrolls, we all know that this is kind of important data even for those that are not completely interested in trading the dollar or any other related currencies. Those data are being watched for from all over the world, so please take this into the account. So what are the most affected currencies and commodities during the non-farm payrolls? Of course, is the euro dollar, is the dollar to the Japanese yen, is gold, and SP 500. So this is what we are be looking on today. So SP 500 index first. What do we have here? We have a market on a historical highs. This is the last high, 4,682 daily candle close, very high. So we are now picking up some steam. Extremely overbought market conditions, 75 points. So if NFP payrolls will disappoint the investors, that means we might have some sort of a sharp pullback, especially from this extremely overbought market conditions. The next kind of a important technical support might be shown at the level of 4,598. So that's this level. It's still above the channel, and the other one, well, this is the most, I think, important one anyway. So if there is something that will disturb the investors, we might drop even 100 points in one day today. Otherwise, the target is 5,000 points on S&P 500. So that's very straightforward. Let's take a look at gold. Of course, what is gold doing? Generally, gold is doing nothing, completely nothing. It's bouncing up and down, up and down, up and down, and it's having a problem with the level of $1,808 per ounce of gold, because it tried one, second, third, fourth time, and no avail, completely no success from bulls, no breakout. And every time the price increased above 1,808, it's been sold almost immediately. So the last move up had been retraced in, I guess, 50%, even more. I think it will be 61% or something. There you go, almost 61% had been retraced. So this is the bounce from 61%. And that's fine. That means the very nice pattern here. We bounced from the almost 61%, and definitely from the technical support 1,760. So we went down kind of a $48, almost 50, and now we might be going up. Of course, 1,808 is the target. Next is 1,822 and 1,833. So that's the gold outlook. Let's take a look at the USD to the JPY. So the US dollar to Japanese yen. What is going on here? We are right now trading inside of this wave 4, which means that the market is consolidating or correcting the recent gains. Everything looks quite good according to the cycles, and the market participants are waiting for a trigger to continue the up move in the wave 5, right? So we need one more wave, fifth wave, in order to complete the impulsive wave progression to the upside. As you can see, targets for the wave 5 are right now on the chart. They range between 116.58 to 117.09 pips. So those are the targets for the bulls. Of course, it all depends on the trigger, because if we break above the 114.71, which is the high for the wave 3, then of course we might say the next target is around 300 pips higher. Otherwise, the wave 4 might decline, the wait for correction might decline even further down. And last but not least, NFP payrolls affected markets is of course the US dollar, and it's on a very important level, trading just above the technical support from the end of the middle of the October, 1.1525. We are about to hit 1.1501 technical support, very important technical support, long-term technical support, and of course 50% of the Fibonacci retracement of the whole post-COVID rally, as they say, 1.1497. So very important decision is about to be made on the euro dollar, because this is a make or break situation. Euro dollar might break below the technical support, and that will be very negative for bulls, or it might bounce and rally rally way higher towards the technical resistances, but we need a trigger. We need a trigger to reverse, the trigger strong enough to reverse this down move from the end of the May. Right, this is the May 25th high. So we need a strong trigger to reverse this down cycle towards new levels, higher levels especially. So this is the situation before the NFP. Last but not least, let's take a look at some cryptocurrencies. Today, of course, we are looking at Bitcoin. What is going on Bitcoin? Very similar situation to the US dollar, to Japanese yen. Apparently, we are still making wave for correction. This is typical corrective behavior for the rising market, and as you can see, we are waiting for the market to terminate the correction and to develop the wave 5 to the upside. As you can see, targets are still on the screen. The range is between 74,748 to 78,908 dollars. So this is my outlook and analysis for Friday. Please remember, this is pre-NFP payrolls analysis. Please keep an eye on this data release. If you are not sure what you're doing, it might be better to stay away and wait for the dust to settle, and then of course you might think about entering some sort of a trade if you like, but this might be very violent session in the US, especially if the data will not deliver the expected numbers. So that's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see you guys next time. Bye bye.